Today's homework. We did this in class. Or wait, if we didn't do this one right here, make sure you do these problems. Okay. And you should need a calculator here. These, are multiply, multiply. These are multiply. This is subtract. Now, because this is a decimal right here, you need to put a decimal and a 0 and then line them up. That's the smaller one, so you bring a positive 1.6 over. The signs are different, you subtract them. So you finish that. Same thing here. This has a decimal, so the decimal goes behind here, and there's one number after. You just put a 1 number after, which is a 0. This is the smaller of the two. You put that negative 3.4 at the bottom. Because both is negative, you add them together. Okay? Now, if you look at the back, we finish 1, 2, 3, and 4. Some of the class we didn't finish problem 3. I know we finished problem 2. This will be a test question. So, okay, here's problem 3. Ross is crafting a toothpick house for the background of a diorama. He creates one house and then adds additional house by adjoining as shown. So the addition house is adjoining. Write 8 terms, first 8 terms. You need to annotate in the sequence that represents the situation. The first term should indicate the number of toothpicks used for one house. So using for one house, you go, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. First house is 6. The second term should indicate the total number of toothpicks need to build 2 houses, and so on. So the second house is 6. You don't count 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 here to make this house. You don't recount, you do not recount that one that's shared. So 6, 11. Okay. Then count some more. That's only 2 terms. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. That's 1 term, 2 term, 3 terms. Now notice that each time I'm adding by 5. You start with 6 and you're adding 5 each time. So explain your reasoning. We're explaining our reasoning. You start with 6 and add 5 thereafter. Start with 6 and then we add 5 after that. Add 5 is 21, add 5 is 26, add 5 is 31, add 5 is 36, add 5 is 41. So this is 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms, 4 terms, 5 terms, 6 terms, 7 terms, 8th term. The 8th term is 41. Okay, the back here, for most classes we did one in the top review already. Let's do these. For most of the classes I didn't do this one here. So you have to make the side of the variable equal to 0. So this negative, you need to add 12.3. So I'm going to add 12.3 here. That's 0. That left you f equals 3, you add them together, 8, so 16.83. Okay, number 2 here, on the side of the variable is multiply, therefore you're going to divide by 5. F is equal, so here 214 divide by 5. (21) divided by 4 is 4, sorry. It's 20, remainder 1, 14. Bring down this 5, goes into 2 times, remainder 4. So your answer is 42, which is this one, remainder 1. Remainder 1 over denominator 5. Okay, so here too, this is times, so you need to divide by -6, divide by -6. 2 negative is a positive, and then 45 divide by 6. Tomorrow's quiz, you need to know how to divide like this. Six into 45 is 7, which is 42. Remainder 3. I'm tired. You should know how to do these though. Anyways, the answer is 7. Remainder 3 over denominator 6 is equal to V. Reduce the fraction, so it's 7, 1 over 2 equals to V. Okay, wake up. This is divide, so you have to multiply by -8 to both sides. Divide by and multiply by -8. Cancel that out. You have left G equals a negative and a negative. It's a positive. 36. $288. Okay, this is an addition problem. So we make 0. Make this number equal to 0. So we add 43.5. Add 43.5. Y equals